I'm Mushy, and you're you. Hello, you. And we're here at Dark and Creepy Diamond Painting for a Figure It Out Friday. Come with me as we dive into the darker side of this craft, bringing to life a mystery painting artwork that's as eerie as it is mesmerizing. So don't forget to subscribe, like, and join in on the spooky fun. Let's zoom in and get started, shall we? All right, you guys, we're zoomed in and the light board's on. As you can see, I've already started on our next two sections. Where'd my papers go? Here. This is the size of section that we're working on. Two of these, they were right here. I did. I started without you. I'm sorry, okay? I've been stress diamond painting, sue me. Yeah, I've been plopping. What did my daughter call it? Padoinking? I've been padoinking the drills. Make of that what you will. Sounds a little dirty to me, but that's what she said in her post review. So, padoinking it is. I have been padoinking away on several large canvases. I did six sections of Hungry Love by Rokkari, the one that we usually do on our date night lives, because it's been getting neglected lately, kind of pushed aside for more pressing, time urgent things, and I've missed it, and I wanted to make some progress as well as join in on the Rokkari fun. She is doing an event with her can you pick it up? Thank you. Canvases and artwork. And I thought, well, it is February, so it's kind of a love month. Hungry Love. Love is in the title. The art, while to some horrifying, if you look past the gore factor, you can see that there is a message of eternal love. That's what it says to me anyway, but art is, interpretation of the person who views it and the person who created it. But to me, it says eternal love and unconditional love and, all the things that comes with and implies. So I thought it was perfect also then for February, the month of love. Yeah, so wanted to give that some love and attention. I hope to have it finished by the end of the month, so we will see. I have, like I said, been stress diamond painting. So in fact, okay, here comes something I didn't know I was capable of doing anymore. Last night I pulled an all-nighter. Yes, my friends, I literally was up all night. I did not go to bed till 7 a.m. this morning. Stress diamond painting for the win. Oh, no. You might hear some background noise. Sorry. The animals are playing. So you might hear some occasional gruffs and some crinkles. You can thank Crafty-ish Kristen for the crinkling. Yes, my friends. Yes, you can. That would be a crinkle toy that she sent my pets. So, I think she's trying to sabotage my channel. Sounds like it. Evidence. Put that in the evidence pile. But seriously, and before anybody says anything, I'm fine. I know I said I'm stress diamond painting. I'm fine. Just, needing a little stress relief. But I am okay. I've got a wonderfully supportive sundown and father and daughter, and I will be just fine. It's just, I got a lot of things to think about, process, chew on, and figure out and feel, just, I pushed everything aside through the pink and black event, and, I kind of just pushed some things that I needed to process aside to get through the event because it was important to me to be there for you guys and to be there for Kristen and to be there for myself. And I wasn't about to let some BS, you know, cockadoodie stuff ruin the event for anyone, including myself. So I kind of just set that stuff on the in the brain file to be analyzed later, and enjoyed the event with you guys. And then the event was over, and the constant kind of event work stopped because, you know, finished it all and did it all and all that stuff, got all the packages out and whatnot, and everything was quiet. And you know what happens when, like, things, when life is loud and then suddenly gets quiet? That's when deep thoughts happen. And that's because, you know, just kind of where I've been, where I'm at. I did take a little break after the event to kind of get my head screwed on straight and take a little R&R. Sorry, I'm having to reach across the field of view for this, but I doubt most of you are like looking. If you are, hi. I assume most of you are working on your whips as well. Is anyone else working on a mystery kit, or just me? What's happening here? At the beginning of the video, maybe, if not right now, hi, look up. I will put a picture of where we started. I had the forethought. I was like, I know I'm going to be working on this without these. I'm going to start, well, not working on it, but start on this section without these guys. And anyone who has been, you know, following along or a fan of watching mystery kits come together, I didn't want to anger you. Didn't want to, you know, tick you off. So I made sure I was a good little mushy, and I took a starting photo of where we left off last time before I released the paper and got to work. But yeah, so sorry I started on this without you. I'm sorry. Okay. I needed something to occupy my hands and my time and my mind, and yeah. A lot of us diamond paint to soothe something, you know what I mean? Whether it's nerves or, come on, get in there, anxiety, or, you know, our mind, our body, fill the time, whatever the case may be, it serves a purpose. Crafts and hobbies serve a purpose. Could you know what this is serving? The purpose this is serving is ticking me off. Oh, it's that multi-placer, blah blah blah. Not really great at multi-placing squares. Words are hard today. So what else has been going on? Also, I've been a little extra busy. Not complaining. I know he's gonna take it this way, and Sundown, do not take it this way. I do not mean it in the worst way, so stop it. Preemptively stop it, but I don't know any other way to say it. Sundown has started his new cooking channel, Cooking with Sundown, here on YouTube. Hooray, hurrah, woohoo. And I want this to be his channel, and he wants it to be his channel, but I've been helping getting him started on, he's awaiting the perfect tripod, and until then, that's me. And so I've been trying to help him. I've been filming for him. I'm more familiar with the editing software than he is, and you know, the whole YouTube and TikTok and shorts and long form videos and all the thumbnail making and all the things. And so while he's learning, he is working to learn. I'm trying to teach him what little I know. While he's learning, I'm doing, you know, most of the filming and picture taking for thumbnails and editing and making shorts and things like that. And I even made a recipe in a short that'll be coming out soon, sticky chicky. But it's almost like having two channels a little bit, except for he doesn't make videos as often and his aren't as time consuming to film. I guess, or really edit too much. It's a lot less time consuming than diamond painting content, but it is still extra. So I've been doing a lot of dual channel work while he's learning and figuring it out. And I'm not complaining. It is fine. I'm just explaining, you know, things why I'm a little slow coming back from my little respite, and why, you know, I'm maybe behind a little bit in content, or content's getting out on the right day but the wrong time and stuff like that. I'm readjusting to my additional duties, my additional temporary duties. Okay. Yeah. So, how is everyone? I hope everyone is doing good. I think when we last left off here, we were figuring out, saw some good suggestions in the comments, possibly Teen Wolf, very possible, because the top of the painting looks like it has hair or fur. One of you eagle eyes thought that the bottom portion, the bottom dark portion, looked like a body with an arm, you know, like in a jacket, a coat, a shroud, a robe, you know, some kind of dark clothing type of material with an arm. Very possible. I mean, so we've got some options here, folks, but we did determine what we do know for sure. Let's start with what we absolutely know. We absolutely know that this is a depiction of a hallway or a room. I'm inclined to say hallway because of the shape of the light fixture and location of the light fixture, the angle of the walls, and the fact that there are many doors and windows along the one wall. And we could see up here the ceiling and a wall situation here. So we know that this is going to be a wall here. So I think it's pretty fair to assume that this is a room or a hallway. We got that much. We've got someone or something with hair or fur, because we can see that. My kit's covering it right now, but like right up in here, we can see that there's hair or fur. And then we have a dark mass right here. We did see on the other side of the canvas, that's like back there off camera and rolled up, but it was in the picture, it's the right side of the canvas. We do see, sorry, cat distraction. We do see what appear to be bodies or body parts and what looks to be like blood running along the floor. And over back here, right here, this kind of looks like blood splattering or blood leaking on the wall. So I think that's pretty much all we know absolutely for, I mean, 99% sure. I mean, we're never 100% sure until we see the whole thing unveiled, right? But pretty confident that that's what we know. And then the rest of everything is theory. It's just suspicions and allegations until we work on this some more and get some more of this put together. I don't know that this is going to give us any more help. It looks like, from what I can see here, it looks like it's going to be another doorway situation in the hallway. So, surprise! No new information. Oh my god. So what do you guys think? Has anybody else done mystery painting? I think I've asked that before, and a couple of you piped up and said, yeah, I've done one, or I've got one, or I'm getting one. Is there anybody out there who has never done a mystery diamond painting but wants to? Are you lurking out there so that you can kind of see what it's all about and if it's for you? I've done a couple, and so hopefully Oh my gosh. Hopefully I learned to diamond paint before this one's done. Come on, what is happening? Hopefully, you know, I haven't screwed it all up for you, making it harder than it has to be. I'm choosing to do the canvas instead of from the bottom up or the side to side or the top down traditional way, and I'm choosing to spiral the canvas together. That's it doesn't have to be done that way. I'm making it harder than it has to be, but I've done a couple mystery kits and I just wanted to add an element of something doing it a little different, little excitement, change it up a little bit. But you can do these any canvas any which way you want to. You don't have to do it spiralized like this. I just thought it'd be more fun too, because I figured it would take us probably longer to figure out what we were looking at if I did it in a not average way. So kind of keep the suspense alive, if you will, and I don't know, keep it exciting and fresh as long as possible, because in reality here, I'm looking at this, we got to be getting close to, we're over a quarter of the way done, right? I think so. 60 by 70, and we've gotten 2 whole sides, so that'd be that and that, and then we have the whole bottom. That, I mean, we're almost, yeah, we're over a quarter of the way done. We're almost halfway done. So I think if we had started and done it in a traditional way, hello, what is that? A round, oh, it's a little piece of trash. I'm like, what's a round drill doing in here? I don't know. Anyway, if we would have done it the traditional way, I think we probably would have figured out, at least in large part, Hurricane Perseus, sorry. I think we would have figured out in large part what we were looking at, and the mystery would no longer be alive. You know, I can't imagine that one would get halfway through even a mystery canvas doing it, you know, traditional way, without figuring out essentially what they were looking at. But I guess it's possible. Depends on the canvas and what the art is under it. But this one, I feel like it's so clear and crisp when we get our sections done that it's pretty likely we would have, I mean, the art's very clear. We would have figured some stuff out, I'm sure. So I guess what I'm saying essentially is that I'm intentionally torturing us. Sorry, I had to pause for a very rambunctious kitty. I had to wait for him to calm down a minute. But yeah, I don't know. I don't even remember what I was talking about. So I'm going to talk about whatever is in my brain, and here's what it is. Does anyone else, okay, let me rewind. I am a dog person. I have always been a dog person. I don't dislike cats. I don't. I kind of fear them a little bit. I feel like I can't read their body language as well. I feel like they're more agile and flexible. And with that comes more dangerous claws and teeth. So they scare me a little bit, I guess is what I'm getting at. I'm afraid. I'm afeared of the pain that they can so easily, stealthily, and quickly inflict. And like I said, I feel like I can read a dog's body language better. As far as dogs are concerned, the bigger the dog, the more comfortable I am. Strange, I know, right? Usually it's the other way around. But no, for me, the bigger the dog, the more comfy I am. And like I said, whereas I am a dog person, I don't dislike cats. But if you gave me a choice, dog or cat, pick one, I would pick doggy. I'm sorry. Matter of fact, I just had to take a second and look around. I feel like I'm being watched and stalked, but I can't find my assailant. But I sense his presence, which means that he's probably going to jump up in my lap from somewhere, nowhere. Like, I'm paranoid. It's like I'm watching a horror movie or something. I'm looking behind every door, behind every corner, looking for those little glowy eyes. Where are you at, bugger? Oh, there he was, that stealthy little ninja MFer. Yikes. He was hiding in the dark, dark kitchen. He's just darting everywhere. See? I mean, I'm scared just when he moves fast, because watch out. But anyway, my point, it's funny, Sundown and I have been talking about it lately. Our cat is very doggish. Yeah. What do I mean? Just what I said. I don't know if if there are such things as previous lives or whatever the case may be. I've seen a dog's what is that? A dog's purpose, you know, could be something like that. I don't know, but he acts more or equally like a dog as he does a cat, and it's kind of cray cray. We've figured something out. I've noticed a pattern. He comes and he like sits and stares at me, and if I don't respond, he'll jump in my lap, whether I tell him I want him to or not, whether I invite him or not, and just kind of be a douche canoe. Wreak havoc everywhere, trying to get people's attention, essentially, is what I've figured out. He is basically doing his kitty cat version of a dog asking the owner to please take them potty outside. Yes, because if you just like watch and wait him out and he does his little douchery, then eventually after a few minutes of not getting a response, he'll take himself to the bathroom, and you'll hear a scratch of him digging a tunnel to another continent in his little box. And then when he's done, he comes rushing out and just meow 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 meow, announcing like, yeah, hey, a cleanup on aisle box, right? But it's so funny because he'll come up to you and he'll sit and he'll stare at you, wag his tail, meow sometimes, as if to say, excuse me, I need to use the bathroom, please take me. Just like a dog would. It's crazy. He's also very dog-like, and maybe this is a cat thing too, I don't know. But he's also very dog-like at the bedtime. Wants to cuddle up with the humans at the bedtime. And I thought cats were supposed to be like, you leave me alone unless I want your attention type of thing. But which I mean, and I guess he kind of is, but he's attached to us, one of us at all times. He must be, a lot of times throughout the day, he'll sleep in my computer chair next to me, take his day-long cat nap so that he's nice and amped up right when I'm ready to go to bed. I mean, he's got to have energy to do the whole xenomorph face hugger alien predator friggin' face attack in the middle of the night, right? Yeah. But and he'll sit for treats. I just said that. Yeah, he'll sit for treats. He has learned certain commands for treats, just like a dog. Sit, up, stay. He'll play fetch. What? Yes, he'll play fetch. He does very much like our dog Charlotte. Maybe he learned it from her, Smarty Pants McGee, but she has learned how to open doors, especially like those long handle ones that just need turned, not knobby knobs, but handly ones. She has learned, she knows how to open those, and he tries to open doors the same way. It's kind of crazy. Go ahead, sit down.
Yeah, I've taught him how to catch.
I mentioned the play fetch type of thing.
He'll do fetch now, and I can throw his toy at him, and he actually catches it in midair. And let's see. Oh, under the blankets. He'll go to Mushy first, lay over there, murder biscuit, come over to me, do the same thing, get in the middle, and then about 10 minutes later, he'll go over to the side of me, and he wants to be covered up.
Yeah, I said he's very doggish, even at bedtime. Very doggish.
Weird for a cat. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, I don't. That's why I know a lot of my viewers have cats.
I've had cats. None of them. They're like, they come up, pet once, leave me alone. No, it's like pet me 500,000 times.
If you stop, I'll bite you.
Yeah, when I'm done, then you're done. But until then, you're not done.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry. Hi guys.
No, it's fine. I was just talking about Percy. I was trying to remember all the ways he's doggish.
Yeah.
But it is. Oh, now he's back in the computer chair. But he is hunting Daddy. He is tensed up, butt jiggly. I fear that he is contemplating attacking Sundown. Sundown made the mistake of turning his back on Percy.
Oh yeah, and do not shut the door on him, because he will reach his little paw in there and knock on the door.
Yeah, he tries to. There's throughout the house there are gaps under the door, I assume for airflow purposes, and it's enough for him to get his paw under there. So when you're in the bathroom or any room with the door, if you shut him out, he reaches his paw like palm side up under the door and his arm in there until it curls, and then he starts like trying to reach up the door to try to like he's trying to reach the handle to pull it open and open the door from the inside. It's the funniest thing. But yeah, that's not doggish. I'm just saying it's cute. But no, he guards like a dog in terms of he will sit like a little gargoyle cat statue situation and guard you if you're in the bathroom or when I'm hurt. I'm used to when I'm sick or hurt, my dogs have always responded by coming up and circling me, crowding me a little bit, checking my breath, and pawing at me, or pushing me, like, hey, you okay? Hey, roll over. That kind of thing. And he does that. I did not know cats did that. Do cats typically do that? He expresses genuine, like, real concern like a dog does. It's really interesting. Let me know if you have a cat or have experience with cats. Let me know in the comments below, please. Is my cat a dog?
The best way I can explain it, when he tries to get her to lay down, for any of you that watch wrestling, he does the Randy Orton RKO. Just plain and simple. Arms around the neck, and then he is like taking you down. Just like that. Yeah,
he's only 10 pounds, but he thinks he's poundier because if I'm sitting up, say I'm sitting up on the edge of the bed or in the middle of the bed on my phone, I'm not ready to like actually lay down yet, but he wants me to lay down so he can lay down and murder biscuit like all over my belly and my chest and my neck and stuff. He'll climb up into my lap, and then he'll just jump with his front paws on my chest and like pounce at me to try to get me to fall over. He's trying to push me over, push me down. He gets pretty forceful with it for a 10-pound nugget.
Yeah, and if you're on the phone and he's ready for you to be done, he'll try to
slap the phone out of your hand. Yeah, he does try to slap. If he doesn't like, you don't even have to. Oh, you mean like just playing on the phone?
No, not the fish game. if you're sitting there and you're...
No, I know. I'm not just a phone call, but if I'm like responding to comments or leaving a post or doing anything like with my thumbs on the phone, he tries to bat the phone out of my hand. If that doesn't work, he starts batting my hand, my arm.
Yeah, when he's ready for bed, he's ready for bed.
Oh, he is like a tired toddler. Worse. Worse than a tired toddler. When he wants to go to bed, man, I thought Shar was bad about wanting to go to bed and trying to bully you to go to bed. Percy is the biggest bedtime bully I've ever known in my life. A freaking cranky toddler that won't take no for an answer. Won't settle anywhere but bed with both of us. It can't just be one of us. If just one of us tries to go to bed with him, he will throw the biggest fit. Meow, meow, meow. Just bugging and pestering, which made last night really fun because like I mentioned, I stayed up all night. I pulled an all-nighter. I thought I was too old for that. I might have committed a crime of staying up all night. I'm not sure that's legal at my age anymore. Nobody call the DPP, okay? But that made the first couple hours after bedtime last night quite annoying. I say fun but I don't mean fun. Not the good kind of fun. I mean it sarcastically. Because I just could not sleep and I did not want to sleep, and he wanted me to go to bed and was not satisfied with sundown. He needed us both, and eventually he meowed himself tired. So just had to ignore it. Just had to let the colicky little baby cry it on out for a little bit, and then it was all right. Oh my gosh. Do you guys have any funny cat stories? This is all duh. Yeah, every cat does that, Mushy. Every cat does that, or whatever. Like I said, dog person. Not used to having cats consistently in my life. We had a pet cat, a pet kitten once. That kitten didn't live with us long. Leah was still pretty young. She was about 4. And he was doing the kitten things, the ninja jump attack out of nowhere, and just scared or was traumatizing her, scaring the crap out of her. His favorite thing to do would be attack her, like run up behind her and latch onto her back as she was going up or down the stairs, which was dangerous for a 4-year-old, to be so afraid that she's looking around and she's trying to rush up and down stairs, because she knew the stairs were the most dangerous place to be for her, and B, to have a little child trying to traverse stairs and have a cat come out of nowhere and latch onto their back with their claws. It was painful, it was scary, it was surprising, and a just dangerous situation, in my opinion. So I couldn't break him of the habit, and I couldn't keep it from happening, so we ended up rehoming him with my father, who was not really a cat person either until he met Shiloh, and he fell in love with Shiloh, and they were best friends until Shiloh sadly had gotten out of the house and stayed out all night one night, and looked like he was potentially heading back home, and had been hit by a car as he was crossing the street to the house. And I know my dad feels really bad about that, really guilty about that, that he got out and that happened to him. But life happens, things happen. You can't help it. It's nobody's fault really, except for the jerk that. But then again, that's the thing that you do when you're driving. If it's too dangerous to stop, you gotta just keep going. You can't swerve and risk hurting yourself or someone else over an animal in the road. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. Sad times. But he lived a good long life though, and was a very happy kitty. Just sad how it ended. But anyway, let's not talk about that anymore. Okay, well, I don't really know what else to talk about. I've done a lot of talking. I made quite a lot of videos this past week or two, over on Sundown's channel and over here that might or might not come out soon. I don't know. We'll see if I'm brave enough. We'll see if Mushy's brave or chicken. Yeah. Still recovering a little bit. My hackles are still up. My nerves are still quivering over the potential of me releasing a video to the public that's very personal, very I'm very vulnerable. I share some stuff and some things that I don't know, it's uncomfortable to be vulnerable, and I really highly value my privacy, and I sort of let that guard down a little bit and I talk about some really personal private stuff, not like nothing gross or nothing, but just a thing that is happening to me, being done to me, that I'm going through, and it's more personal than don't expect it very often. Don't is what I'm saying. I lift the curtain once in a while, you know, and boy, it's uncomfortable. I feel like I'm on stage naked. So I won't be doing it very often, but I did this one time because I don't know, I needed to get it out. You know how some things kind of, you keep it bottled up and it festers a little bit, and sometimes all you need to do is really just kind of say the words out loud and stuff. And I just thought, well, why not share? And people are going to think what they want of me one way or another anyway. So, it is, you know, it's like it or don't, watch it or don't, there it is. Well, there it will be soon for most of you, maybe. Right now, the tier 2 and 3 members have their mitts on the first of 3. It's a first of a 3-part series. They have their mitts on the first part right now. And depending on how that goes and how I feel about if anyone watches it, how many people watch it, and how I feel about that number of people seeing it, if I'm okay with it, you know, and I think I can handle, you know, a greater number of people seeing it, then I'll put it out publicly. But then if I'm like, oh my gosh, this many people, you know this about me now, and I'm so embarrassed, and then if I can handle a couple people, I don't think I can handle, you know, 1,700. So we'll see how it goes. I hate to be a tease. Sorry, I don't mean to be. It is what it is. I'm trying to think what else to talk about. Oh, Kristen finally finished her pink and black cat. About darn time, Kristen. I'm kidding, okay? Don't come for me, bruh. Or what was that? Don't tase me, bruh. I did obtain photographic evidence of Kristen finishing her Feline Fury pink and black cat, and I did put it on the community tab. So if you haven't gone and looked, please do. If you have time and you want to, but it's there. Where I showed you guys a picture of her finished canvas and my finished canvas side by side. Yes, it is the same canvas. You're going to look at it and you're going to be like, why are you showing me the same canvas twice? I saw the one. I don't need to see, doubles. But they aren't exactly the same. One's round and one is square. Kristen did a square version. Same size, same color, same number of colors. Same exact canvas in all ways, except for her drills were square and mine were round. And I thought it would be interesting. I sent her the pictures too. I think she's going to put them in one of her videos. But I put the pictures of her canvas and my canvas in the editor. And I kind of mushed them together in such a way that half of one canvas is hers and the other half of the canvas is mine, but it looks like just the one. You can't see like the division line, you know what I mean? I blended it together, but like half is round, half is square, and then the other half is square and half round, so you can see and you can directly compare side by side, literally in the same picture, side by side, butted up right next to each other, a row of round and a row of square, or column, and you can see column for column, side by side. These things look identical. Look, a round and a square look identical. What magic is that? You tell me. I don't know. I've never seen anything like it. Never seen. I'm not being dramatic. I'm being truthmatic. I have never seen the exact same canvas in rounds and squares, same size and everything, side by side like that, look so identical, even up close, so identical. I didn't know it was possible. I mean, everybody knows you get a canvas that you want more details in square, right? There's more drills because they're smaller, they're packed real tightly together, so you don't see through the canvas and the negative space and all that stuff. Everybody knows. I shouldn't assume everybody knows, but hey, surprise, there you go. There's the knowledge. Now you know too, and now everybody knows. It's supposed to give more detail, cleaner, crisper, clearer detail, dimension, depth, sharper image all around. And rounds are supposed to be kind of a little bit more murky in the details, a little more not as sharp, not as clear, not as clean as squares. But I tell you what, you can't tell these two apart. You cannot tell the square from the round unless we tell you, unless you get another hint from like the border or the background or something like that, the cat hair. But crazy. Blew my mind. Well, you guys have been talking your ear off, and I'm not done with this section. I was hoping to talk until the section was done, but apparently I'm really slow. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and pause, and then I'm going to finish up this section on my own and come back to you when it's done, and we'll take a look at the finished section, and I'll get a picture up, and I'll post it at the end, and we'll discuss in the comments what we think we've got. So don't go anywhere. For you, it'll be instantaneously, but for me, it's probably going to be another little bit, and I'm going to finish this up, and we will talk about it. All right, you guys. Well, I have finished it up. Here's what it looks like on the light board, and yeah, let me turn off the light board, turn on the light, and see if we see anything up close, and then I'll present you with a picture of my wonderful Vanna sundown holding the picture up so we can get a big, large, like, overview of the entire picture and see if we've learned anything or figured it out together. Be right back. All right, now the light board is off, and keep in mind this is the left side. So now with the light board off, what I'm seeing is what looks to be an open doorway here, potentially, or a window. Window. Yeah, in like, not retaliation, what is the word? Relation, that's it. In relation to like the light fixture on the ceiling, which is off camera, but I can see it. I believe this is an open window situation right here. And I don't know if you guys can make it out, but there's like these wispy things right here, like wispy. And the top of where there's, let me move the kit a little bit, maybe you can, so here's like the fur or hair here, and then I'm seeing wispy stuff here, so this indicates to me this might be some more fur or hair wispies, maybe. Or maybe there's like a monster with tendrils coming down the toward the window. I don't know. Let's take a look at the big picture. Let me go grab a Vanna down and have him hold this up. I'll insert the picture at the end of the video. So don't go anywhere, because even though I'm gonna tell you to stay naughty, don't run away yet. I want you to see the final end picture so you can get a big overview impression and let me know if we've figured it out and what you think. Okay? All right. Stay naughty. Don't go away. Stay naughty.